Good morning. Happy Monday. Oh, got holy water in my Paw Patrol watch. Happy second week of summer camp. It is so good to be here. Know of my prayers for each and every one of you daily. And before I begin, just if there's any new prayer intentions, or just things on your heart that you'd want me to pray for you, more specifically for, please reach out. I love praying for you guys. Just a little bit of glory from last week. A couple things. Number one, just so many miracles, guys. So our theme this year for summer camp is Radiant Hope. And just the Lord is so generous and so big. Literally a girl prayed for, and she was not able to walk before, because of this blood clot in her stomach, and then was prayed for with some missionaries, I'm pretty sure, slash people, the host, just prayed for, and was then able to walk. She felt someone place a hand on her stomach, and no one did, and then was literally able to walk after. So lots of things like that, just legit miracles, and radiant hope being sprung from just the glory of God, in him healing physically. And then particularly for my parish, just a lot of healing of hearts and hope being brought back. A lot of my girls struggled with anxiety, and just having struggling to have a relationship with the Lord, and understand more than just in the mind who he is, and to know the Lord more than just in their mind. And yeah, they just had encounters with him in the Eucharist, and encounters with him in one another and in conversation, of his love. And just they kept saying I get it now, I understand, I get it because I know him. And that is just the biggest gift literally ever. A big part of my prayer has been John 17:24, Father, they are your gifts to me. And seriously, being a missionary and being in this role, it's the Lord particularly gives me his heart, the Father for each of these girls that I'm walking with, and particularly for each girl, and definitely not his whole heart, but even just a small glimpse of this divine thirst that he has for each and every one of them. And it is just the biggest blessing to thirst to love them, and for them to know of my love and his love. And yeah, I'm just going to be honest, part of last week is hard because sometimes they just don't really they don't necessarily open up enough, or it's kind of hard to explain, and just be sensitive, but yeah, just thirsting and wanting to love them well, but not necessarily having them open up, or the Lord encountering them in their preferences, he's not doing that, and just yeah, it is hard at the same time whenever it's your campers, you don't see all of the glory or all of the fruit that you want to, but at the same time just trusting that there are seeds planted, and I'm not the savior, so that's kind of huge. I mean, you can pray for me for that, and just for greater humility with that, like for me in particularly. And then like for my campers this coming week, I have Prince of Peace, Our Lady of Guadalupe, and St. Newman. If you could just pray that any like spirit of doubt or like the fear of vulnerability would just like leave before they even get here. That would be literally awesome. Yeah, it's just a lot of glory from last week though, and like the Lord like actually like speaking and like them learning to hear his voice, and like just like be surprised by like a good father and having like hope. Like you can like tell like the difference in their eyes from whenever they get here of this like longing, and then like leaving with like this like fire in their eyes of like, I know and I understand him like a little more, and myself a little more, you know. So it's such a gift. Yeah, keep letting the Lord love each of you. Know that you're such gifts to me, and to this mission, and to these teens, and your humility is like so huge and so inspiring for my heart. You guys are great missionaries. Thank you. Know of my prayers for you, and I love you so much. May his peace be with you.